Hello, 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 and welcome to another podcast. Let us agree to disagree. On today, y'all, our topic will be the math ain't mathin'. We're going to talk about different things, but our main topic is the math ain't mathin', and I'm not just talking about money. I got a clip earlier in this week, and I don't know if anybody saw it. It was and it might be old. I'm not sure. And a Caucasian girl was beating on a Indian young lady, and I don't usually, and I still did. I don't do that. I don't like fight videos. I don't want no fight videos in the Matrix. And when the girl was, because it said watch it, so I said, okay, let me see what happens. I didn't like that because it was a bully situation, and the girl was beating on her, and they were egging her on. That was the worst part. They were egging her on, and then she was just hitting her from the other side of the table. So when they was egging her, she was looking. Let me go around and really beat on her. So when she was really trying to get on her, the young lady lifted her hands to stop her from hitting her. And the other girl, the Indian, she wasn't even, jumping or trying to, both of them jump on the girl or nothing. The girl was just sitting there and, trying to be peaceful because some people, it's how their laws from where they come from. It's like, do not get in trouble in school regardless. That's bad. You can't do that here. But, so then a black girl, she came in and started wailing on her. She started wailing on her. Do you know? That's when they was like, stop. It was not stop when the Caucasian girl was beating on the East Indian. There was no stop. There was a woo-hee. And that's why the girl went in and said, I'm going to do some more. But then when she got a butt kick, stop. No, stop. What is going on, man? It seems like nobody. I see bullying like I see a sickness. They are just going to be. And the only reason they're going to be is because we've chosen the peaceful route. We're waiting on this government. We're waiting on somebody to come up with all of these strategies, how to deal. What is that? I didn't know until I was looking at the news and they were talking about real deal. There is a coalition. They have people that go all around the world and talk about bullying, strategies, and everything else. So a bully is just going to be a part of life. Is that what it is now? The math ain't mathin'. We found out about education, Rothschild. The math ain't mathin'. We found out about education on every level, y'all. The math ain't mathin'. Do we just keep complaining? Are we going to just say the math ain't mathin' for the year of 2024 and then still go and vote? The math ain't mathin'. How is it? How is it mathin', y'all? Please tell me. We have the orange one running again. And the way it's looking, he's winning. They said in some side amendment that if you do an insurrection, you can't run again. This piece of orange crap is winning and looking like he's going to be the next president again. They're putting him on the ballots. The math ain't mathin'. Why are you telling me to live by these laws? Then you break them, do what you want. The math ain't mathin'. Then you have the lawbreakers, which is the people that are in government that are enforcing these laws of dead people that died years ago that we still live by. Come on now. The math ain't mathin'. And then they are disciplining, and we're going to charge you this, and we're going to fine you that, and we're going to do this to you. And then, because you broke the laws and you did this and did that. Come on now. You do it every day. It's your way of life. And then you're sitting there telling me to be a productive citizen. And I'm under liars and pedophiles and the worst thing that society has to offer. Come on now, talk to me, y'all. The math ain't mathin'. This doesn't make sense. How does this man do that? And this might just be me. Why wasn't it when it happened? They even had accounts where people were asking him to go tell them to stop, and he wouldn't do it. And he's winning? That's why I'm disrespectful on every level of everything in government. I'm talking about from your alderman to your city council to all of that crap. Those people are not sitting there trying to make your life better. They are sitting in there because they want a higher position in government. Anybody that is in politics and government has nothing to do and do not want to help the working man. Do not. They do not want to help the working man. They want you because guess what? From me to every working man we know, all they want us to do is go to work. Because why? What did I say, y'all? We are streams of income. Our very lives go in their pockets. The math ain't mathin'. Y'all heard me what I said, and I stick with it to my last breath. I talk to a politician. We're going to talk about you giving me the majority of my money back. We're not talking about that. Die and go to hell. It is the worst thing, y'all. Now that we getting into this, the math ain't mathin', can we please get to some common sense and know that we can only do this together? If the math ain't mathin', guess what's going to happen, y'all? We're going to keep doing the same thing. Voting was never meant to help us. Giving up our aunties and uncles and grandparents all of these pills was never meant to help them. All these commercials you see on TV with all of this medicine that make your butt bleed, that's not meant to cure. Come on, y'all, and talk to me. It's only meant to keep us doing the same thing we've been doing, y'all, and that's going in circles, fighting each other. How are we fighting each other, y'all, when we don't have the authority to fix any of this? We blame each other for things we can't control. And I'm talking about infrastructure. We sitting here now here in Cumberland County. We have 2 fires. Old piping from 1915 or 1910. I'm always saying 1910, 19 something, I'm sure, or maybe 1520. A lot of this stuff that's sitting under the ground in these old cities. We even had some parks that were just built in, I think it's Durham. They had to tell the kids to stop. They had high lead levels. How do you have lead levels in 2024 building stuff? The math ain't mathin'. How are you getting mad at me for not coming to a meeting where all we going to do is just talk and nothing's going to happen? Well, city council is going to be, and that's about 15 to 20 years to keep telling you to keep praying because they either the pastor at the church or they one of the members at the church and they going to believe that God will, and guess what happens? It never gets done. Things are not being done, y'all. We're sitting here with homeless situations, empty buildings everywhere. Now all of a sudden they're saying, okay, we're going to turn these empty buildings into, hostels and things for them. But guess what? That's probably about 3, 4, 5 years from now. It's going to be cold tonight. We are not looking at this the way we should. We need an alternative. We need to figure out what we need to do to fix our situation. And guess what, y'all? That's not just black people. That's everybody that's working to do what we're doing. And I'm not talking about the small business leaders. People that have businesses, people that have money, that's who politics works for. It does not work for the working man. So the working man needs to come up with a solution. What's the solution? We got to get together so we can have our own. And the union ain't it. You hear what I'm saying? The money we make, we put together, we stand on our own too. What y'all say? 10 toes down. Somebody goes down, we keep moving. We make enough. But we're too busy thinking of politics. How long are we going to do this? How long do we sit here and talk about this? Complain about these liars, politicians, city council, aldermen, all of that, policemen. How long do we sit here, y'all, and keep complaining like this? Huh? There has to be a solution. One person can't do it. We talk about this food now. Now we're getting all this information. I'm pretty sure I've been eating GMO since the 80s, since I was small. Come on, y'all. And thought I was doing good. Thought I was starting to get a little, fruits and vegetables. Then you found out, oh no, that's being, when do we change this, y'all? When do the people that have figured it out start talking to the people that want to figure it out? The math ain't mathin', y'all. How long the math that I gonna math, and we're gonna sit here, I don't care, or whatever it's gonna be, and I'm sick and tired. But as soon as something comes in, you ready to jump up and put your hand over your heart. You ready to, salute. You're ready to, and to see how the military is treated when they get out. To see how they're treated when they go overseas, their families have to get food stamps. Y'all, come on. The math is not mathing. Remember when I was talking to y'all and I said all of it is recycled money. I had to get a Caucasian friend of mine to understand that. I said, it's common sense. I said, when they give that subsidy, you're thinking it's coming out of your pocket. And if it is, they're recycling it for them. Your tax money goes for everything. And what happens after everything? It all goes back to them. Tell me I'm wrong. You can't. That supermarket may be able to make that money like Walmart, but guess what? They have to pay taxes on that. That land that they're using is not their land. That's government property. Same as if I paid my house off. Let me not pay that mortgage. Let me, or however that, let me not pay that property tax. My fault. The house is mine. What? I don't pay that property tax. What happens? They take it because it's on their land. The math ain't mathin', y'all. People, this is my home. I'm so happy. I worked all my life. Something happened. Now the government done took the home that you paid for, that you worked your life because something happened and you got sick and you weren't able to pay your property tax. Huh? We got to start messing with common sense, y'all. We got to understand that the orange one started a cult, man. That's a loyal following. I don't care. He even told you, remember? He said, I see somebody in the street, y'all to cheer. They said, yay. I don't care who says, I got more common sense. If you are part of the agenda, the common sense for the agenda will be, we're going to have to get past this. Let's keep moving. Come on now. The math ain't mathin'. I would love to get y'all's feedback on this. No music today. After this, I need to. The math ain't mathin', y'all. We starting out the year and we getting ready to do the same thing. We still gonna sit here? Oh, we gonna look at the debate? No, not interested. It does me no good. I'm a stream of income. What am I gonna do? Thank y'all. Thank y'all for joining me today. This is some things for us to think about for this year. And we're gonna do this is gonna be a series on many things that we have going on. The math ain't mathing, and I'm not just talking about money. The math is just not mathing. How is it that we are sitting in these cities with old grids and you're sending billions to Ukraine? How much, y'all? And I'm getting a notification from Duke talking about, let's get my energy savers. Our energy savers, y'all take it easy on the heat because there's too much on the grid. Why is the grid still from 1520? We did a few upgrades, but I cannot stand that. When it comes to the cities that we're living in, we have such old infrastructure. But you have billions to give these other countries. The math is not mathing, y'all. It's just not mathing. The way they got us thinking. Oh, I'm going to vote. I'm going to put my sticker on and I'm going to be somebody. And guess what? It didn't mean nothing because whoever you put in, you ain't never going to talk to them. They're never going to get your opinion and you don't have anything to do with it. And I'm talking about every level of government from the top to the bottom. They don't mess with y'all, man. You understand that? They don't mess with us. Like I said, the only one that this is going for is money. So let the money mess with the money. Leave me alone. Us down here, we need to be putting our money together. We need to make our lives better. Why are we still complaining and we're not trying to do anything? I'm going to let this go, y'all. Everybody, thank you for joining me. The math ain't mathing. You know what? That's going to have to be, man. Man. Thank y'all for joining me, okay? 2024 is going to be the year. You want to run to be a liar? I want to run for some truth. I want to run for a solution. They got what they got going on. What is it we got going on? We got to go by what they're doing. We got to go by what they're saying. Why? Because we're individually trying to figure it out. We're too busy fighting each other. Religion keeps us separate. The math ain't mathing, y'all. Y'all have a good week. God bless.